So FeteNet.com is in beautiful Barbados with this beautiful woman right here, woman of power. Her name is Miss Ingrid Holder.
Hi.
And she is Livewire Entertainment, which is
Livewire Entertainment is the management company for Edwin Yearwood, Pipe Saddis. We have Simon Pipe, I co-manage Damien Marvay, and I also am the tour manager and PR manager for the band Krosfyah.
excellent. So, upon research, your company was started in 2004. Is that correct?
Yes, it was officially registered in 2004. I've been working in entertainment since 1997.
Oh, excellent. So it's even long before that. So what sort of things were you doing before the actual registration of your company? Within the entertainment scene, of course.
Well, within entertainment, I used to work with Mad Entertainment. That's with the likes of Peter Boyce, Archibald Cox, otherwise known as Aaron Lewis. We have PC Brooms, and of course, KB Clean. I used to work in the tent, the Calypso tent, back in our time, and then it went on to the celebration time. And I've always been working in entertainment, basically doing a lot of backstage production and stage.
So in terms of that, what actually got you into it? Was it a thing as a passion, or was it you did it for just
yes, I
sheer
always
interest?
loved entertainment. I've been with Edwin Yearwood since 1995 when he first won his first 3 crowns. I've always been a fan of Krosfyah, and the opportunity came up for me to work with Krosfyah on a closer level as company secretary in 2003. And when Edwin called and made mention of the opportunity, I immediately grabbed it. And since then, as I say, from then everything else was history. I continued to kind of nurture the entertainment segment, nurture Edwin's career, the band, and as you can see, my portfolio is growing with other artists up and coming like Pipe Saddis. The first time they decided to sing Soca was in 2013, and I took on the management of them, and they're still under my wing. Damien Marvay, he's been singing for many years, but he came out in 2015 with Weekend, and this year he did really well with Know the Face. I've been co-managing him with Katrina Chandler. She kind of came to me this year and asked me for my assistance, and as I say, the rest is history.
So history is in the making continuously as we speak.
Yes.
So as it stands right now, how do you find the scene in terms of the changes that have occurred, seeing that you've been in it as long as you have?
There has been some progress. The scene I'm nailing in is Soca, but I deal with other genres as well. I do bookings for various reggae artists such as Stars Riley, Ayotte, Junior Kelly, and the list goes on. But my main focus genre is Soca. Soca has come a long way. People like Edwin Yearwood, Rupi, Alison Hines, Blood, and the list goes on, Gabby, RPB. They've really made a staple throughout the world, I would say, trying to get Soca on a whole, more so Bajans Soca, to the international market. It still has a long way to go in my perception, but I think we've made many miles in trying to really take it to the next level. A lot of collaborations, variations of the mixing of different genres is what really is going to get Soca out there, as we would say.
Agreed. So as it stands, you, as much as the input you have, what do you find is sort of, for lack of a better term, missing to take it to that next level?
It's a bit of everything. The marketing, the collaborations are very important. I would say more camaraderie rather than having it as a competition amongst each other, to see who's better coming out of whichever country. I think as a Caribbean, we should all stand together, even do more collabs with each other, or even if you want to collab with the likes of our very own Rihanna, Pitbull, or whoever. It's all about the music and the love of music. And if you have a passion for what you're doing, you wouldn't see it as competition. So I think that's what we're lacking in the Caribbean, to come together as one and unite in the music and not be competing against each other to see who's better. I think that's what's lacking.
Very nice. All right, so as things have changed, and I'm sure you've seen the change in terms of bands compared to artists becoming solo or being booked as a solo artist from a band, what is your perspective and take on that?
It's unfortunate that live bands have been dwindling or basically almost on a dead out. Luckily for us, Krosfyah, after 26 years, we're still touring the world. The scene for live bands have dwindled due to the fact of lack of sponsorship, one. Two, obviously, because lack of sponsorship, promoters are gonna lean more towards doing solo artists to track, or even just having a fete with just DJs. So, you know, it goes hand in hand. I think for us too, what we try to do, even sometimes that crop over or outside of the season, is try to create our own events, garner your own interests, and keep, you know, your head above water. You have to create your own sustainability, I would say.
So on the note of reference to the future, what do you have planned for Livewire as well as yourself and any of the artists that you have under your umbrella?
It's basically to keep pushing, marketing ourselves. As you know, social media has taken over the world. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, some of those things I don't even have. I wish I could just say hello and goodbye on my phone, but that's not the way we've gone anymore. So nobody writes letters anymore, furthermore. So it's basically about pushing yourself, pushing your brand, your image, and just trying to be relevant every day as you get up. That's our aim. That's my aim. I'm doing what I love, so this is what I do 24 hours a day, every day, all day.
Wow. So do you sleep? Oh, this is
sometimes.
a side question.
Yeah. As I tell people, I count contracts in my sleep, not shit.
Okay, so with regard to the music as a whole, is it a situation where you know, you've noted that there's more diversity and there should be more unity in the islands? Are you finding the sound is changing from past sound, like let's say 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Yes, the sound is changing. Making back reference to Krosfyah, Edwin Yearwood, I think back in the 90s we created a particular sound that is even now more so relevant in 2016. Our sound doesn't really change. We created that groovy soca sound, and it's something that is very relevant for the Krosfyah brand. So before it's straying too far left, as they would say, from that sound that Edwin and Krosfyah creates, the other rhythms and beats you're hearing now from various artists around the Caribbean, and even people like Drake and Justin Bieber, who are filtering in soca elements into their sound, but calling it tropical house, I think. This is going out to Drake and Justin and whoever else. I'm just, you know, I wish you all would acknowledge that you're using elements of soca and be, you know, happy about it. We love that you're filtering in our beats into your music, and just identify that it's soca. You don't have a problem with it. Even come do some collaborations with us, you know, that'll be great. Hopefully we'll see that soon, maybe with the likes of Rihanna. I would love Rihanna to do a soca sound with maybe Edwin or like Pipe Saddis. That'll be awesome.
So with the note of how the music has changed in terms of the sound as well, it seems to be a little bit of a dwindling of the power soca in comparison to the groovy and now the new bashment.
Yes.
The term bashment and the bashment category. So what is your take first off on the power soca element of soca
in Barbados? Within the last few years, it has started to kind of switch more to groovy. Groovy was always a stronger element more than power, because at the end of the day, when you play in a fete, you tend to more lean towards whining or grinding with your guy or your gal compared to walking up fast. Walking up fast is for a segment. But I mean, I love both elements. So everything has its time and place. I realized this year though we had a few more power soca's coming back to the girth where the point is, because I know they were considering actually merging the competition genres and just having one competition. But I really hope that they don't do that and keep power and sweet, because there's no way to compare, when judging, compare sweet soca to power soca and have one winner. I don't think it would work, despite that's done in Trinidad. But what works for Trinidad may not work for Barbados. Where the bashment is concerned, I wouldn't call it bashment soca, because the elements that they use in the bashment are really sped up the beats. So really and truly, it's not soca. So they should just call it what it is, and, you know. But that has its place too, I guess. There are artists who thrive on doing that, and they're good at that. So that has its own place, and still glad that they created a competition for that alone and not merge it with the likes of the power and the sweet. So everybody has their own platform to express themselves how best they can. So, you know, nobody's left out.
So you look at it more so as a diversity of the music and an evolution?
Yes, most definitely. I'm for equality, but I'm not for mediocrity. And for what I do music with my artists for longevity's sake. There are songs from 1995 and even before that Edwin has done that you cannot go in a Fete and not play. So 26 years later, and the music from Edwin is still playing in a Fete more than a song from 2016. That says a lot. You know, it may go that, oh, they're playing old music, but they're playing it because it has so much versatility and girth compared to some of the music you're hearing now. So for music that's coming out in 2016, 10 years from now, I would like the Pipe and Saddis music to be playing like that, like how Pamia or Sabase move somebody in a Fete. I would love their music then to, you know, elevate and evolve 10, 20 years from now as a hit. So in comparison to what they're doing with their music now and a bashment song now in 2016 that may be the hype, I'm sure 10, I don't even give it that much. 5 years from now, that song is not going to be relevant like Hope Up Me Up is from 26 years ago. So that's the comparison for me with quality music and music that is the hype of the music.
You're noting that Lead Pipe and Saddis are under your umbrella as well in terms of, you know, management and so on. With regard to their alter egos, how is it? Is there a focus more so on Lead Pipe and Saddis more so than Porgy and Murder?
Yes. They've always been like Pipe and Saddis. They weren't doing soca at that point though. They were doing dancehall and R&B. So if you kind of like search them out on YouTube, you'll see all the different songs they've been singing before 2013. In 2013, that's when they had their YouTube series, Porgy and Murder, a comedy series, and Porgy basically was trending how sweet the girls in Barbados look, like condensed milk. And they said, you know, when they got a beat from Peter Coppin, they said, let's sing this song, which came out Condensed. So Condensed came out from Porgy and Murder's characters from the movie. And that year, they came out as Porgy and Murder with well, at that time, I guess it was kind of the evolution of bashment. But it still had a soca element in it. So the next year, no, that same year, Lead Pipe did Drinks Till Morning, which was a pretty big song then. And they decided then, okay, our alter ego, Porgy and Murder, we're gonna do another song in 2014, but Lead Pipe and Saddis, let's also do some songs. And a lot of hits came out that year. A Feeling, Carnival Addiction, Take the Stress Away, and the big hit Ben Up. And that year they ended up winning for March for 4-Day Morning and Kadooman. Ben Up for the 4-Day and A Feeling for Kadooman. And that kind of took everybody by surprise, including themselves and myself. I saw the potential though in 2013, and I did tell them to focus on doing some more, what you said, I didn't want to call it mature music, but music that would kind of across the board go over the younger demographic and feel into the demographics that follow people like Edwin. And exactly as I had encouraged and advised them, they took it upon heart and A Feeling came about. So as I said, the rest is history. From then, they continue to focus more on doing more, I said, serious music with longevity, music with sustenance, and they're doing really well.
Let's say sound from different countries or different islands. How is it compared now to the plans for Trinidad Carnival with regard to things that were done here in Barbados by your artists?
Right. Well, Lead Pipe and Saddis, ironically, they work with some Trinidadian producers. Dreams is produced by Anson Soberal, so he's a Trini producer, one of the top ones there. And that song got some good rotation here, and I'm sure it will get even bigger rotation for Carnival. What I Feel Like was also produced by Stems. He is a former singer of Delina Dan. So, you know, they have Trini elements in some of the music that they sang this year that was produced. Make a Fete was produced in Trinidad on the Socatology rhythm. So there are a lot of Trini elements in the music that Lead Pipe and Saddis did this year. One or two other songs were done locally. So what the guys try to do is work with producers, not only in Barbados or Trinidad, but maybe from a St. Lucia, a Grenada, a St. Vincent, more collaborative with other islands and also get airplay on those other islands. So that's how you also get to market your brand and your image in the other islands when you collaborate with producers and writers from those other islands.
Excellent.
And keeping the unity.
In terms of bookings and so on for the artists, is it a situation where you sort of sit back and wait for bookings, or is it a situation where you put together a tour for the artist?
You sometimes try to identify where you're going to be. You call in some promoters or DJs that may know somebody doing an event. They even have DJs that do events. Some people do birthday parties. For whatever event, any place you touch, it's a tour. Once you're outside of Barbados. So yeah.
Business is business.
Business is business.
Yes.
And we do everything, including weddings.
Look at that. So with regard to the bookings of those business, do you find there's more Caribbean region bookings? Is there more US bookings, Canadian bookings? How European bookings? How is that?
Well, the bookings kind of vary. Obviously, for a lot of the carnivals in the various islands, I always contact promoters or the artists themselves. There are artists that do events as well to find out what's going on around their carnival time in advance. And then obviously that's where the Caribbean bookings will obviously kind of build up around their carnival time. In reference to USA now, most of the time I try to reach out to the US territories when we are going to like Labor Day or maybe Miami Carnival. And once you're in that area, it's possible you will find a promoter doing an event around the same weekend or the following week, and you can kind of merge in an event, stay over, cut costs, and that's how the tours build up. When we're going Europe now, usually that's around Notting Hill time, or if we go Holland we usually go to something called Palmundo Festival in March, April. We link up a UK promoter and say we're going to Holland. We also link somebody in Belgium and say, hey, we're going to be in Holland this weekend, could we do something the next day? So that's how you kind of merge events and create your tours.
Excellent. So to close things out, as I know we've taken up a considerable amount of your time already, I want to thank you. There's numerous times and there's numerous questions that I may have down the road if I can reach out to you once again.
Yes.
Once I can
Message
contact
me on
you.
WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'll WhatsApp you. Now, we are standing here with the living legend, Miss Ingrid Holder.
Oh, I'm a living legend.
Yeah, man, I call you living legends because we are at the Sir Garfield Sobers
statue.
Memorial Statue.
Kensington Oval.
Kensington Oval right here in Barbados, and we are then gonna sign things off. Pull down the glasses one time, just to make sure that we can see how styled out she is for this interview for today. So FeteNet.com signing off with once again Miss Ingrid Holder, Live Wire Entertainment, the boss of all bosses.
Thank you so